Yesterday during my show, this screenshot hit my desk. It's from Twitter, breaking down Square Enix's Q1 2025 financial report. It shows a sharp year-over-year drop in the MMO division after Dawntrail's launch. We're talking about a gross MMO sale being down 2.9 billion yen, about 23%, and operational profits down 3 billion, a 45% hit. That's not pocket change. Let's talk about Square Enix as a whole. This isn't just about Final Fantasy XIV. The company's digital entertainment division, which includes MMOs, single-player RPGs, and mobile games, saw a big revenue dip this quarter. That's partly because they didn't have any major new releases outside of Dawntrail. Their mobile and browser game revenues also fell hard. So the company's performance is just softer right now. It's not just the MMO wing. The stock price recently went up, but one of their shareholders says that's being driven by activist investment and doesn't reflect the company's real health. Translation: investors are betting on potential, not on current performance. That's a dangerous place to be if the turnaround doesn't happen fast. Now, Final Fantasy XIV has been Square Enix's cash cow for over a decade. It bailed them out after the disaster of the original 1.0 launch, but since Dawntrail, player engagement is sliding. This expansion landed with more of a thud than a roar. Metacritic scores in the high 70s compared to the mid to high 80s for earlier expansions. Players are complaining about pacing, repetitive content, and bugs that required multiple hotfixes. Yoshi P has admitted the game's quality of service has declined, and he's promised fixes, like making high-end raids more accessible, improving the cosmic exploration system, and rethinking certain progression paths. But here's the thing. These are reactive changes, not proactive content revolutions. They're aiming at stopping the bleeding. They're not igniting the next new boom. So is Square Enix in trouble? Financially, they're not on life support, but they are limping. If Final Fantasy XVII and their upcoming slate don't deliver, and Final Fantasy XIV doesn't recover, they will be in a tight spot. This is a company with too many weak segments leaning too heavily on a single MMO. Is Final Fantasy XIV in trouble? Short term, no. There's still a loyal core base, stable subscription revenue, and there is new content on the roadmap. But long term, yes, there are warning signs. You don't lose nearly a quarter of your MMO division sales and almost half of your profits without concern. If Dawntrail's reception is the new normal, the golden goose is officially aging. Bottom line, Square Enix and Final Fantasy XIV aren't sinking today, but the trend lines aren't looking good. Shareholders know it. Players feel it. Even the dev team is admitting it. The next 12 months, especially patches 7.3 and 7.4, will decide whether this is a small dip or the start of a real decline. So if you're a Final Fantasy XIV fan, this is the time to watch closely, give feedback, and hope Square Enix listens. Because if they don't, trouble might go from possible to definite very quickly.